All right, gotta just wait for the game to load in, as usual. There it is. I don't know why there's that delay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Falx here, and we are jumping on a very hot Fox grind right now. I am on Emerald Coast. I decided to move my grind over here after I realized I really hated trying to shoot the fox in those giant bulrushes along the rivers in New Salzwiesen Park. And I've had a lot of good success on this map. I've got kind of the rotation down. I must be doing something right because, like I said in the thumbnail, I've got 4 diamond potentials stacked on this map right now. One of which is supposed to be here at this lake. We are pretty early in the need zone time. It's 17:47. He tends to drink right here, and he may be a later arrival. I was getting images from my thumbnail earlier, which is why I'm so early in the drink time. But I figured I'd go ahead and start at least running the river because that's what I need to do. You'll notice that my lakes are pretty heavily hit. But I've got a pretty decent rotation going right now, pretty solid. And I am very excited to cull these diamonds off the map tonight at some point and see if it produces anything. Let's go ahead and check the chat. Cammy, you are first. Welcome to the live stream. Are you new? The name does not ring a bell right off the bat. So if you are, welcome to our motley little crew. Glad to have you here with us tonight as we see what we can find. Cussing Raven, hello, and BRB. All right, we'll see you soon. Good to see you on the board. J-Rum, you're at work right now. Well, if you're able to sneak a peek now and then, I'd be grateful. If not, I hope that work goes very well for you and that you have an enjoyable time and that it's easy and you don't run into any issues. Cammy, I haven't watched in months. Okay, so you've been here before. What's been going on? Oh gosh, what hasn't been going on is the question. I had to take a long break due to some mental health concerns in the Falx fam. Not just the people in the family, but also myself. I'm still kind of in recovery mode from that. Piggies are moving into the area. I don't mind checking out our pig population. So just kind of getting back into the swing of things, trying to bring myself back online, so to speak. Hi. For the first time in forever, made your first videos. Awesome. I'll have to check them out. And welcome to YouTube. Hunter, do you know how many moose drink zones there are on Reventuli Coast? I have heard there are upwards of 80. That was from watching Lady Legends videos, so I would recommend checking out Lady Legends. She does her moose grind on Reventuli Coast. No, I apologize. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of her whitetail grind. I apologize. She does her moose grind on Medved, and it has 80 need zones. You know, I'm not entirely sure how many moose need zones there are on Reventuli Coast. But I'm sure there are other YouTubers out there who have used that particular map for their grind. I've used Medved myself to get my moose great one, so I honestly can't speak to that, Hunter, but welcome to the live stream. My name was Alicia, my mom's name. Oh, my dog is in one of them. Aw, how sweet. Got just a little female running away there, so we're good there. I'll definitely have to check it out. It's under your channel name, Cammy, correct? So maybe after we're done here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight. I did start late. I was taking a long time to build out my thumbnail. I was having a lot of fun with it. I hadn't built a thumbnail in a while, so I kind of lost myself in the process, which is why I normally get on between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern or Central Standard Time US. Ugh, can't talk tonight either. But got into that and wasn't even sure if I was going to live stream, but I figured I'd give it an old college try tonight. So I'll definitely have to check that out, though. Tweep, tweep. Everybody knows I like to hunt my quails, so if I can spot one. Ooh, hello. Hi. I mean, like I said, we're pretty early in need zone time, so if I stop for a second, I'm not too worried. I had a bead on you, sir or ma'am. Okay, we have a 2 there. Okay. Not bad. Not Not bad. Yep, Cameron 1000. All right, I will have to check that out. I got my first subscriber. They were so nice. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll make sure to subscribe. You know what? Whoa. Whoa, stop. Okay, another female fox. No problem. No problemo. But it was all problemo. You know what? I have my handy dandy phone here. Let me see if I can find you. I always like to help out a fellow brand new YouTuber when I can. Let's see. I'm gonna have to see this. I see a Cami playlist, Doom music, but I'm not seeing just Cami 1000. Oh, Cameron 1000. That's why. You did say that. Well, I'm not entirely sure I'm finding the right one. So if you're able to get to the Discord, which is in the About section on my YouTube page, if you want to drop a link to your profile, I'll go check it out. On my handy dandy phone. Because that's a thing I can do. It's always a great feeling when you get those first few subscribers. You're like, oh my gosh, somebody's interested in my work. And I'm always excited whenever I see that subscription number start to tick up. Because I'm like, oh, there are people who are interested in my work. All right, there's a 5 medium female. We got another one, another 3 female. I've really been focusing on the males and not really doing much with the females, even the ones that are in pairs. Now, early studies on grinding Falx revealed that taking males and females who were paired in their zones would result in respawns. But since then, I have found that I've been able to harvest just the males and leave the females and still get respawns. So that's either because I found all my need zones or the mechanic is different on Emerald Coast from Solsweisen Park. So that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a universal truth for everybody, but that's just the way things have been going for me. So there is a need zone right here that I occasionally get a male in. I'm assuming that those females were kind of walking down to it. Ah, see? Welcome back. It's good to see you, Raven. How are you doing? I could probably take him from here, truth be told. He's going to get into this opening here in a minute. We're going to try taking him from here. Hello? All right, there he goes. Oop, I still have my night vision on. Oh, goody. And down he goes. Perfect. Sorry about the night vision, guys. I know that was probably blinding. I have been keeping count, by the way, of all of my harvests in real time. So just to give everybody an update, that was my 140th Falx kill. So we are making good tracks. www, YouTube. Okay. I will just type that address in and see if I can get there directly. I just was coming up with a whole bunch of stuff and I wasn't sure which one was which. So thank you for that. I will definitely check it out. I'm having a really bad day today, Fox, but watching your stream will help for sure. I am so sorry, Raven. I know how those days can be. Please sit back and enjoy a casual grind with your good friends here on the Falx channel. We are happy to have you. Nice. Well, bad for the bad day. I'm doing terrible. Two of my friends hate me now. Oh gosh, that sounds like a hard position to be in. All right, we definitely missed him. We hit him too far back. The sighting was fine. If you're new to the channel and you're new to the live stream with me, you'll learn that I don't use zeroing in any of my shooting because I can't read numbers very easily. So I guess by graphic information in the game. He's asking why. Just as a friendly reminder to everybody in chat, I usually read the comments as they come in so that people know what I'm responding to. If you would prefer not to have your comment read, just say that at the beginning of your comment so that I don't read it on live. But I am happy to listen and provide moral support whenever I can. Because gosh knows we all need that right now, myself included. Female. Understood, Raven. Thank you for letting me know as well. But please know that you have my support, and I'm glad you're here. I'm happy to have you. And that can be, you know, having challenges with your friends or anybody you know in your life can be a really challenging thing, depending on the circumstances, and learning how to better communicate, better hold your boundaries. That can be challenging. And I actually have challenges with those things quite frequently, I would say. And it's a skill you learn. And there's a lot of great material out there for learning how to set and hold boundaries, how to have conversations that are difficult with people. And I can never get enough of finding those resources and listening to them or reading about them for myself, because it's always a learning process for me. And it's a journey and not a moment. So we've got to give ourselves grace for when we make mistakes. And I try to think of grace for other people when they're struggling and maybe they're not communicating as well as they can be as well. It's challenging. This is the 6th. Yeah, that does sound like it would be disheartening for sure. And we live in a volatile time right now. It's like people revel in the idea that they can like set each other off. And that by itself complicates things. But then we have a huge swath, a huge generation of people who find it difficult to talk face to face because of social media use. There have been lots of studies done on it already that say that an overabundant usage of social media can lead to communication challenges IRL. So Let's see if I can find your YouTube page now that I've sighted ahead and I know there's nothing to shoot anytime soon. So let's see. Yep, that's a female. Don't have to worry about that. There goes the male. I do think I have another diamond sandbar on this map as well. Oops. Ah, okay. I think I found you 3 videos. And it looks like all Roblox. Is that correct? Because if it is, how has the Falx grind? How has the Falx grind been going for you, Falx? It has been going really, really well. Like I said in my thumbnail, it is hot right now. I have 4 diamond potentials. Whoa. Hello. Hang on here. Nice. Down he goes. 4 diamond potentials on this map already, which is not bad. So I must be doing something right. And as you can see, we've got plenty of respawns to sort through. Nice. All right. Well, guess what? You now have a 2nd subscriber. Congratulations. And I will watch your videos when I get the chance. All right, let's add my other kill. All right. And we got a good shot on him, too. Oh, I brained him. Not a good shot. That's okay. That's okay. All I needed to do was get him down. Plus, we're starting to move into dusk, so we're going to have to start switching to night vision. That is awesome. I'm going to have to watch it. My daughter plays Roblox a lot. Like, a lot. I mean, normally it's Apex Legends, but lately it's been a lot of Roblox. There's a lot of really fun games on Roblox, actually. It's really evolved and grown as a platform. And I should check it out again. It's been a really long time. What have we got over here? Just a bunch of deer. Being fussy. Run away, sandbar. No one likes you right now. Alrighty. A level 3 female. There is a 5 medium right there. Cool. Yeah, we definitely have our respawns in for sure. Alright, we can get a little closer, I think. Let me get some spray on. Oh, he's alert. Darn. One thing I don't like about this night vision is that it doesn't zoom in far enough, in my opinion. Oh, darn. He'll go down. It just will take a while. Well, that's a long track. Wee-woo, hello, welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. The grind has been going. It is really hot right now. I have 4 diamond potentials on my map confirmed. And I am probably going to take them out tonight if we don't come across anything major. But we are running the rivers right now. I just really badly took out a level 5. Like, it's going to be a little bit of a haul to find him. But welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad you were able to hop on. I'm not sure how long I'll be grinding tonight. Maybe just for a couple of hours. I got really intensively building my thumbnail, which is why I'm late. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream tonight, to be honest. But Mr. Falx encouraged me to do it, so here I am. So shout out to Mr. Falx. Alright, he shouldn't be too much further off. Just over this hill, I would imagine. Oh, he veered. Okay. Oh no, he went back. I'm glad you started the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cammy. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I pierced his ear. That's all I did. Aw, his eyes. I have taken so many foxes with their eyes closed. It's almost saddening. So that was my 141st. But it's going to take me a little bit to get back into the swing of everything. It feels like my first time streaming, where I feel a little bit awkward, like, what do I do? But that'll go away with time. Experience is the solve to all embarrassment. Or nervousness. Yes, experience is the balm to all nervousness. What is my favorite animal IRL and in-game? Good question. So I really like raccoons. I think they're adorable, and they're actually quite fastidious and very, very smart. They actually can retain memory for about 2 years, and they can open complex locks. And even though we call them trash pandas and everything like that because of the way they've been urbanized and they, you know, use trash as a very readily available food source, in the wild, they are incredibly, incredibly resourceful. And you know, when they wash their food, quote unquote, they're not actually washing their food. It's because they have so many folds on the ends of their toes, almost like our fingerprints, but much deeper, that when they moisten them, they become much more sensitive and they're able to feel under the water for other food sources like oysters and small crayfish and things like that. So they're very intelligent, and I do love raccoons, and they're very, very cute. That being said, I also like red deer, both in-game and IRL, just because they look so darn majestic. Oh, hello, male. I wonder if that was actually a warning call, because I feel like the warning calls and the mating calls have gotten mixed up after the update. I like all kinds of animals, though. I've come to appreciate spiders quite a bit. Because I used to be terrified of them, and turns out they're actually kind of cool. If you learn about what you're afraid of, you generally can develop at least an appreciation, if not an admiration, for what you're afraid of. So by doing that, it's really changed my perspective and kind of informed how I want to approach situations where I'm not the most knowledgeable. And it's a good reminder that I don't know everything, and that to assume things just based on my own fears can be detrimental in both how I deal with the environment and how I deal with, people. I just stood up. So I'm not sure where that male fox got off to. There's a female. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run up and look at his track and see if he's worth pursuing. My favorite animals IRL are ravens and wolves, and in game it's whitetail. Yes, whitetail are classic. I do love the whitetail as well. I love ravens. They're also highly resourceful, very smart birds. They're known to use tools, believe it or not. I have an inordinate amount of knowledge of all things, everything. I am a walking dictionary. Speaking of red deer, it may not be worth to go this far up to find his track. But if he's a big boy, then we should probably go after him. This is a bird. Alright, well, I don't see a track. I think... Wink, wink. I think that was a missed call. A wrong call. Spiders aren't animals. They are arachnids. They are in the kingdom of Animalia. I stand by my decision. But yes, you are right. They are arachnids. 110%. Nick, hi. It's good to see you. It's going pretty well. Just working on my fox grind. ERB. All right. How are you, Nick? What are you working on? What's up in your world? I thought I saw something. Probably that female fox running off. Well, if that male fox came down to the river to drink, we'll find him eventually. I really like cats. They're cute and smart and kind. Yes. My cat, Howard, has been my absolute rock lately. Because of the things that I'm working to overcome. And I have relied very heavily on Howard for emotional support. And my dog, Daisy. And I really do think my dog, Daisy, would be a good emotional support animal. Because if you're having a bad day and she knows it, she goes from being this really playful, puppy-like 3-year-old black-mouthed cur to a very gentle, very concerned dog. Like, she'll just quietly walk up to you and press her head into your chest until you feel better. And that's just amazing. And Mr. Falx and I have been thinking about taking her to go through the training to become an official either emotional support animal or service dog. So that is something we've been considering. In-game, probably bear. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of variety of bear in this game, actually. And they all kind of act a little bit differently. So, like, brown bear's different than the grizzlies and that kind of thing. And the black bears kind of act like the brown bears, but I feel like the brown bears are easier to spook. Because I feel like they're more aggressive. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of options. I'm pretty sure they are in the game. Yes. I'm doing pretty good. I've just been playing the new Indiana Jones game. Mr. Falx and I have been watching gameplay of that, and it is so freaking cool. Like, I love how in the beginning, it's literally the repeat of the first Indiana Jones movie. Like, that was brilliant. It was so well done. And the transition from that to the actual game was, like, amazing. So, good for you. I really needed a service dog, but I can't afford one. They are quite pricey. That is problematic. And there are some organizations out there, if you research them, that will provide grants to people who need service dogs. I found that out when I was working in my previous job with a group that aids individuals with disabilities. And I did a kind of like a mini report on services to individuals with disabilities and special considerations. And I learned that through the process. Did you all know that the first seeing eye dog was trained in Nashville, Tennessee? It's a very interesting story. Look it up. I just got Madden 25. I've wanted it since it came out. Nice. Madden 25. That's a sports game. Do the thing, win the points. If I played sports, I probably would throw the ball in the wrong direction. I'm that type of person who says, give both teams a ball so they don't have to fight over it. Okay, we had Falx here. Did we have one or two? And is one of them a male of shootable status? I don't see them. All right, that's fine. I did not know that. Yeah. It's actually a really interesting story. If you look it up, that's how it got started. And then the gentleman who was training them, whose name escapes me at the moment, he got in contact with somebody in Sweden, I believe, who was trying to train dogs to support military veterans coming back from the world wars, to provide different services, because a lot of them were coming back, you know, having lost limbs and having lost mobility. And so with her, they kind of combined their efforts and made the first service dogs. And then they brought it back. And I think it's currently based in New Jersey, the same company. I think it's called the Seeing Eye, if I remember. But it is a fascinating history. And they've got great photos. All right, we should have Falx here. That is, if I don't scare him off. I'm pretty good at that. Farming Simulator. Hi, AJ. Welcome to the live stream. Farming Simulator 2020 or 2022. Just 22. See them. That's my numbers thing. I read it as a year. That's pretty awesome. You know what? I haven't played any of the Farming Simulator games. I need to. I hear good things about them and how, you know, relaxing they can be. So maybe I should stop hunting for a while and do that. Just farm some stuff. Make some corn. Potatoes. I really like potatoes. I'm Irish, so. Okay, there's a Falx. And And there's a fox. And it's not a fox I can shoot. Darn. Well, see you, friend. Howdy, Cloudy. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are almost to the end of our first river run. We've taken out a few foxes, not too many, but a few. And then we're going to run up this river, probably to just about the bridge, because this will populate once we clear everything off our lakes. So this area is chock full of fox. I highly recommend, if you're having issues with your respawns and you've done all your river work, up here in this mangrove at the very top of your map, it's, at least on my map, it's incredible for respawns after you've basically cleared everything off of everywhere else. So that's where they all go, at least on my map, like I said. So let's reset the time. And then maybe we'll bounce to one of the lakes and check out one of my diamonds. Late stream today. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream, honestly, but Mr. Falx kind of pushed me. He was like, you should do it. You should do it. Reach out to your peeps more. I'm like, all right. So kudos to Mr. Falx for being supportive. And he has. He's been a gem lately. So. All right. So. Red fox needs them there. Whoa. Hello? Oh, it was the flame on the tiki torch. I want Farming Simulator 25 so bad. Are they up to 25 already? Oh my god. Is it by year, or is it literally that there are 25 farming simulators out there and I'm just way behind the curve? Because I don't know. What track is this? I'm curious. Looks like a fox track. It is. Ooh, and it's a big boy. Maybe we can shoot it. It's orange and it's fresh. Maybe we'll catch up to him. They do it by year. Okay. Okay. I was like, that sounds like a lot, but you know, I don't know. Shows you what I know. I've been hunting on Yukon Valley just to get that Christmas spirit. Are they doing the Rudolph challenge again? Putting the tracer bolt in the nose of the reindeer? Because I did that last year and I almost got it, but I kind of aimed a little too high. So, but I did find a leucistic reindeer last year and did put a tracer bolt in his face. I've also been playing lots of web fishing. What is web fishing? Mr. Untamed, hello. Hey, Falx, I haven't been able to make a stream for a while. Been busy with life and everything. How are you? Boy, do I empathize with that, Mr. Untamed. I have also been busy with life. It is good to see you. I am doing okay. Still working through some stuff, but happy to be streaming. Thank you for hopping on. Hope you're doing all right. Oh my gosh, let's not blind ourselves, shall we? I did reset the time. I just want to see if this fox is anywhere nearby because it did say fresh. But I am doing well. Thank you so much. Hope you're geared up for the holidays. Aren't we all? Ah. Actually, we set up some brand new Christmas decorations this year that are very understated and very elegant, and they don't require a lot of setup. And so I am super happy with it. Oh. Hello. Hi. Not a very big boy. Looks like a wonky feller, though. Is he a wonky feller? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Yeah, he's pretty wonky, actually. I had my, well, wait a minute. What level are they? I forget. 3. Okay, my, I'm using my 223 docent. It would work on him. But I don't want to scare my fox, which I think I see right down there. So, yeah, let's not do that. We'll just focus on fox for now. Jake, hello. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. Web fishing is a fishing game that looks like Animal Crossing, and it's on Steam. Oh, I like fishing games. Still having trouble figuring out, you know, how Angler works. I don't know. The mechanics of that game escape me. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. You would think I would know, but I don't. So, but I'll have to look at web fishing. I'm grinding the pheasant. 229 kills in. Nice. I'm 141 kills into my fox grind. And I've got 4 diamonds on my map right now. At least diamond potentials anyway. Mr. Untame, yep. Getting to that time of the year just past school where I am so happy to get my streaming and everything back up. School kind of stuffed up my schedule a lot. Can empathize there. School can be very intensive, but I'm glad it's opened up for you a little bit. So I'm glad you're back online. There's our wonky feller if we want to take him out later. But yeah, I can empathize. When your schedule just gets busy, it just can be frustrating when you're trying to do other stuff like stream and all of that. Looks like I'm going to have to shoot under his legs, and I don't want to do that. And I got to make sure that this is the same fox. I think he's gone alert. All right, it is a male. Darn it, if that sandbar isn't in our way. Okay. Yep, that's him. And he's down. I don't know how people can spend like 3 hours shooting the same animal over and over. It can get very tedious as somebody who does it. I am a hybrid player. I both play casually and I grind when I feel compelled to. And I've enjoyed the fox grind so far, so I'm not yet burnt out on it, but I do get burned out very, very quickly on grinding. Like, immensely. And I still think EW needs to reconsider how Great Ones are programmed and make it more accessible by removing the grinding feature. And making it more about how we interact with the Great One rather than force spawning it in by shooting thousands and thousands and thousands of animals over and over and over. I think it should be about the hunting experience. And pitting all of the skills you earn up to level 60 against a very intelligent, very capable animal. Oh, I went entirely the wrong direction. That's okay. Oh, another male. Hold on. Wait. Where? Okay, that one we don't want to shoot. It's a level 4. He was probably with that female down here. But the pheasant isn't bad for some reason, and I just need a great one. They should add initial spawns back. I don't know that they ever remove them. I just think it's so hard, so rare for them to spawn in. It's just, when it does happen, nobody really knows about it and have already killed a bunch of animals before they find their great one on their map. So, but that's just me guessing. I can't confirm or deny, really. But I don't see how, unless they put a minimum set of kills you have to complete before it spawns in, which I don't know that they do. I don't see how they can manage that without it not being true RNG, if you know what I mean. Random number generator. I usually grind about 1,000 kills before getting bored of one particular grind. I have most Great One grinds set up, so I switch it up to keep it interesting, right? I need to get back on my whitetail grind. I put in a lot of work on that. In fact, on my whitetails, I have 691 kills and 6 diamonds, 3 rares, and 3 trolls. And I need to get back on that because that's one I don't have. I don't have the bear. I don't have the whitetail. I don't have the pheasant or the fox, obviously, or the tar. And I haven't even started on tar, so if that tells you anything. I'm usually pretty late to the game when it comes to grinding, but for this particular one, I kind of really want a fox. I wanted to be one of the first to get one, but unfortunately, despite a week of grinding, I did not. It also took me a while to figure out which map I wanted to do it on. I really tried on Solswiesen, but I hate the bull rushes along the rivers. I hate them. I hate them. They're too thick, and I don't want to sit there calling and calling and calling for my foxes to come out and play. So that's why I switched to Emerald Coast. I want to get back to grinding my moose and see if I can get another moose. Hopefully it won't take a year. Oh man, when that moose finally spawned in and it was the rack and fur combination that I wanted, like, I look back on my reaction and I'm kind of embarrassed because it's on film and it's out for everybody to see. But then I look at it again and I'm like, darn it, I deserve it. It took me a really long time to find that darn thing. It took me almost a solid calendar year. That's a nice bird. Sorry, distracted for a minute. I still don't have a diamond of these either. Don't you dare. Please don't. Just go away. Just be elsewhere. No. No. Go away. Ah, dang it. How close am I? Okay. All right, good. I saw my shotgun and was like, nope. Let's see. Ooh, a bunch of stuff just came in. What were your thoughts on how people were and are still grinding the pheasant? I wanted to do a react video to that, but like I said earlier in the stream, I've just been working through some personal stuff. But honestly, when I first found out that people were kind of popping in on top of them and they were scattering, I wasn't too upset about it because they were still behaving like normal animals would. They weren't just standing there. They were actually moving away from you, and you still had to look for them before they bedded down and tried to avoid detection. So I was fine with that. The fact that they've now changed it so when you do fast travel and land on top of them, they do immediately take flight. I'm not too upset about that either because in reality, that's what an animal would do. However, it does make the grind a lot more difficult. Oh, hi. Hello? What are we doing? It does make the grind a lot more difficult, and I understand that for some, that's very upsetting. And it does kind of feel like EW is trying to push the game back into a more casual hunting experience, just based on the more recent updating they've done. Which is on brand for them, but because they have condoned grinding for so long, it has ruffled some feathers, and it's really important to consider, you know, both sides of the argument when we're looking at it. So for me personally, I didn't mind it when it first was discovered that you could kind of fast travel on top of them because they, again, were behaving like normal animals. They were still running and ducking, unlike what happened with Cinder Patan, and you would fast travel and the animals wouldn't move. They just stand around, and I'm like, that's definitely not realistic. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. You and me both. Never set up the tar grind. I don't have the bear, pheasant, or red fox. Bear, tar, pheasant, or red fox. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed that's taken me this long to get my darn whitetail because that was like the first one that came out. But I started on red deer because I really like red deer. I think they're beautiful. And I loved how dynamic their racks were and how there were a lot of different rack options. So it was always interesting to me, at least at first, because I wasn't well acquainted with the racks. I think it's just her. Anybody with her? Not of huntable age, anyway. We gotta be careful because I might have new need zones popping in. I will never do the tar in a million years. It would be very challenging. I have heard horror stories. Eventually, I hope to get one, but it's not a high one on my list. Sorry for being late. I was in the hospital. Oh no! Can empathize there. How are you doing, Glinda? I'm so sorry to hear that. Being in the hospital is never a fun time. I feel like that change... Oh, I missed Nyx. I'm sorry. Personally, I think the Great One should be just an animal you stumble on randomly out of nowhere. Of course, make their spawn chance pretty low so they won't be common. See, I have thought about that too, and I did a video on ways to fix Call of the Wild permanently. You can go back on my channel, and I do talk about this in that video as well. Where... Oh, hi. What is that? Oh, it's the female. Where I do also feel that it should be like a random spawn chance. Like, for example, once you hit level 60, because you've hit the highest level you can as a hunter, one of the Great Ones, any one of them that currently exist, should spawn randomly on one of your maps. You don't know which map, you don't know which Great One, but it should automatically just spawn in as a reward for hitting level 60. And then you can just randomly stumble upon it, like you said. And I think that would go a long way to providing a solve for people who feel like grinding is outside the functionality that this game is supposed to provide. Because let's face it, they have come out and said multiple times that the Great One was originally intended to be that once in a lifetime, holy moly, I can't believe this happened to me and I can't believe it's not butter moment for people in this game. And it was never intended for people to own like 60 and 70 of them. Well, grinders figured out how to do that. And now we got to look at, well, if the original intention was rarity, how do we make it more accessible, but also maintain that rarity? And that is a good way to do it, like you said. I feel like that change to the pheasant grind made console players feel worse about that grind, especially as an Xbox player. I can't hit them for the life of me. Hunting birds in air is a hard skill to master. I was really bad at it for a really long time. And then once I figured it out, though, I really started enjoying bird hunting. However, you are 110% correct. It is a lot more difficult on console because of the way the controllers work. And so that's one of the reasons why I don't play on console despite having it on PS5. I cannot stand the mechanics of the controller. I just can't. It's not compatible with my operating system as a human being. And I'm not a lizard person. At least I don't think so. Anyway, but yeah, as somebody who has tried it and attempted it and hated it, I do feel for console players that now that they changed it, you know, it's a lot more difficult for them to, first of all, find the target and then get set up on it and then do all the mechanics to actually bring it down. So yeah, that's another consideration for sure. Got my third Great One red deer about a week ago. Magnificent looking Great One. Did you get the small, medium, or large? Because there is a small, medium, and large. And my first one was the small one. His name is Scotty McGuffin, because that's what he looks like. He looks like an angry Scottish man. I bet if it's that magnificent, I bet you were lucky and got the big one. I just got my gallbladder out. Ow. Yikes. That's not cool. I know what gallbladder attacks feel like, and that is not fun. I'm so sorry, Glinda, but I am glad that, you know, you were able to have it resolved and that you have been released and you are okay. Because the alternative... Cammy is still here. Nice. Hope you're doing well, Glinda. Thank you, Jake. Yes, please support each other because we live in trying times at the moment. Wow, we're an hour in already. Holy moly. That's not enough time. Walk kind of slow. See where we are at. By the way, this call of the wild fur type poll is making me mad. How are people voting for an animal that has what I believe 4 fur rare types? I have not participated in the poll yet. I need to. But I was also surprised to not see whitetail on that list because we have been clamoring, well, whitetail and red deer, we have been clamoring for expanded fur variations for those great ones for a really long time. That is an incredibly high demand from the community. And the fact that they weren't on the list really shocks me. I think mule deer needs to be a focus because they need a rework desperately. Roosevelt elk, or both the elk species, really should have been on the list. Hello? What's that? Something just ran by me. It sounded small. Hello? Fox? Nah. Alright. Oh, piggly wigglies. Hello, pigs. Well, nothing special. Sorry, I get easily distracted. Ugh. Alright, where were we? What direction was I going? Okay, good. Let's see. He was the big rack indeed, scored just above 270. Oh my gosh, so awesome. A little jealous. I was really hoping for the big rack for my first, but I did get the small one, and after seeing him, I was just like, oh my gosh, how cute. He's just short and chubby. Awesome. Only took about 500 kills to spawn him in, unlike fallow, which took 7,000. My fallow took, I think, between 15 to 1,800, if I remember what I calculated up. But I reset my game, so my red deer grind is has been destroyed. So now I have to go back and redo it if I want another one. Which, you know, setting up grinds, man. That's where the frustration really is at, is setting up those grinds and getting all your zones groomed in the way that produces results. I can cross her, right? Oh, good. I was gonna say. I think I need to... Hold on, guys. There. Now it doesn't look like I'm slouching in my own frame. Jeez. I could probably also do this. That's better. I didn't realize it had gotten moved so much. All right. Let's get back on the Falx trail. What time is it? We still got 30 minutes in the need zone time-ish. Got a new need zone here for wrong species. And we have a 5 female there. And that. In my opinion, Bighorn should get it. They only have albino and are very outdated. However, they clearly aren't going to win, so voting moose. Moose already has the great ones, but they could use some more regular variants, I guess. They do have albinos, piebalds, and mellas, but the mellas need a rework because you could never tell if they're mella or not. Have a good night, everyone. You're going to get some rest. Yes, Glenda, please get some rest, and please, sending you warm energies for a speedy recovery. I hope you heal well, and we'll see you when you're next available and when I have my next adventure, because I don't know when that'll be. But yes, get some rest. Gray wolves are currently winning. Okay, not gonna lie, not terribly upset about that because let's face it, gray wolves also need a desperate rework. Honestly, they look quite outdated when you look at the fox. I would have liked to have seen coyote on that list too because they are also horrifically outdated. Makes no sense to you? Yeah, but I mean, I understand from your perspective, absolutely. You're right about bighorn. They've been another one of those species that the community has complained about for a very long time. I shouldn't say complain. Let's just say raised awareness to. In the video made about the new fur variations, I was also hoping they would have whitetail and red deer to give some more variety to those grinds. Yeah. Okay, we have a male up here. Sometimes I'll just, if they're like this, I'll just go find them and take them out. Because it's worth tracking them down, honestly. In my humble opinion. Oh, I missed him entirely. I was way too low. Alright, well, we'll have to get him next time. Let's see. Well, folks, I reckon I'm going to call it a night. Good night, everyone. Alright, Nick, have a good night. Thank you for joining us for the time that you did. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Out of all the animals in the poll, who would you vote for? Somebody remind me of what the choices are. Because, like I said, I glanced at it, and I just haven't sat down to do it. That's just me and my negligence. Dang it. Mad I missed that fox. I wonder which need zone he was going to. Possibly that one. In the current vote, I went with black bear. I would love to see a spirit and albino variant. Aha, yeah. They do have a few variants, but I am surprised that they don't have albino or a spirit version. There's also, like, a blue black bear out there. I did not know until I was researching the Great One fur variants because I try to, whenever a new Great One comes out, I actually look and see if it's relatable to, oh, there's that big old sandbar I was telling you guys about. I think that's a diamond. I'm pretty sure that's a diamond. I got a diamond sandbar on one of my earlier videos. I think on the video that I did where I was trying to raise money for mental health services. I got a diamond in that live stream, but I'm pretty sure that one is also a diamond. Oh, okay. Got two foxes up here. I can't hardly see that fox back there. He needs to step into the light, man. All right, how much time do we have in the... Okay, we're going to have to make this quick. Where is he? All right. But as I was saying about Great Ones and their fur variants, I usually look to see if there's some real life inspiration for the Great Ones that they choose. Like for the fox, there's the Moonlight Poppy, which is my favorite, and that's inspired by a cross fox, and it's beautiful. And if you haven't looked it up, I highly recommend you do because it's absolutely gorgeous. Where are they? Right there? Okay. is really dark. Is that his eye? No. Hang on. Is that melanistic? Is that a melanistic red fox? I've never seen one before. He's like a little shadow. Oh, hush. Nobody's paying attention to you anyway. I'm thinking that's melanistic, guys. What do you all think? He's awfully dark. Yeah, that's gotta be a Mela. That would be my very first Mela, and it's a very large boy. We gotta be careful with him. He's in a good position. I trust myself. All right, here we go. And down he goes. Nice. Yep, Mela? I think so. He looked really, really dark. When I do the fox grind, I'm hoping for the peppermint. So the peppermint does look really pretty, but I'm actually really looking forward to the Moonlight Poppy if I can. I'll be happy with whatever. The only one I'll be super disappointed with is probably the Blood Moon, because I don't like those half and half ones. Except for my Great One Moose. I like my Great One Moose because it is the two-tone, which is sort of what I wanted. But, oh my gosh! How freaking awesome is that? I don't have a special color fox. So this is my first rare fur type for a fox. And it's melanistic. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, taxi that right away. And we got a really good shot on him. We hit both lung and liver. Like I said, I was trusting myself there. Oh my gosh, he's so pretty. He kind of looks like my cat, Howard. Oh my gosh. I kind of hate that now. I like how you can still see some red in his fur, though. Like just a little bit, not a lot. That's awesome. Cool. First rare of the grind. Oh, I gotta put that on my list. So 143, one fox rare. Okay. Nice. I did taxi him, right? Okay. Good. Awesome. First rare of the grind. There we go. That's pretty sweet. Cherry Blossom looks weird to me. There is a fox that has a specific type of condition that the cherry is based on, and it starts with an R. It's red pigmentation in the skin, as opposed to albinism, which is a lack of pigmentation, and melanism, which is an overabundance of melanin. Red pigmentation in animals. It actually has a name. Erythrism or erythrochroism, which I could be mispronouncing, but it's spelled ERYTHRISM if you want to look it up. And let me go back. Hold on. ERY. I'll show you a picture. So the cherry is based on the pink champagne fur variant in foxes, as it's known in real life. But it looks like this. So there's that. That's where it comes from. But I also agree, it does look kind of weird. I've seen pictures, and it's not one of my favorites. I would be kind of upset if I got that one too. All right, let's roll it back to 1800. Lane, yes. And also, hi. Welcome, Lane. Sorry I didn't get to you right away. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. Glad you got to see me take the Mela down. That's awesome. Heck yeah, nice trophy. Absolutely. Very excited about that. The only rare fox I have is a piebald on console, but no luck on PC. Yeah, it's taken me this long, and I've hunted foxes quite a bit to get my rare, so I can empathize. We need to start taking these diamonds at some point. So since we're on the subject, my diamonds are currently located one on this lake, one on this lake. There's one in this swamp up here, and then there's one down here in this need zone. So 4 diamonds. We had a Mela on the map. That's pretty awesome. Who knows what this grind is going to produce in the near future. Where am I going? I'm going to the river. Okay. That was pretty cool. That's exciting. That's telling me that my grind is quite good as far as the grooming of my zones that I've done. That means that we have a lot of low-level foxes, and these diamonds are compressing that spawn rate, which is what you want to see when you're doing a herd managed grind. So yes, I am also using herd management. I'm not shooting every fox I see. I am leaving the low levels and shooting the 5s and above. I've stacked the diamonds to just kind of help push those lower levels into the need zones. And now I think I'm pretty ready to start plucking them off the map one by one. I could never do the fox grind on Emerald. There are so many zones. I'll probably do it on the new map. Good luck with that. I found all 40 of my zones, but while there are only 40-ish zones on the new map, a lot of them are along the rivers where the bulrushes are very thick. So being able to see and harvest your animals is actually kind of a challenge. So if you're able to do it, great. I could not stand it. It was driving me crazy. So I chose Emerald Coast after going through the rigmarole of finding all my need zones on Salsweeson Park. Yes, there are a lot of need zones on here, but they're compact and most of them have really good line of sight. That was why I chose this one, because there was not good line of sight on Salsweeson, in my humble opinion. Now, there have been plenty of players who have been very successful on Salsweeson. So here's to hoping for you. I saw a diamond fox running, but I still haven't found his rest spot. Well, you will find it eventually. You just got to keep looking. I have every faith that you will, and it'll be great. And you will be able to harvest him with full score integrity. I am sending all of that energy your way. 110%. So once I get up here, I'm going to start lake hopping, I think, again. Let's check my lakes. We might need to run through here and clear some of this out. Maybe we'll start with the diamond. I think the diamond's in this zone here. Maybe we'll start up here. What is this? A tiny fallow deer. I want a level 1 fallow deer. That's what I want. I want level 1s of all the antlered species. All the twiggies, they are mine. Ooh, big fallow boy. Hello? And if nothing else, we also have that diamond potential sandbar we can go get. Because he's a heckin' chonker. That's me, fellas. Got to do some yard work. See you, Falx. See you, Mr. Untamed. Thanks for jumping on. Enjoy your yard work. I hope it's therapeutic for you. I hope it's relaxing and you're able to get a lot done. And we'll see you on our next adventure. Just curious, after the pheasant grind, what grind should I do? I don't have any great ones. Fallow deer is probably one of the easiest to do on Teowara because of line of sight. just like I was saying about being on Emerald Coast with the foxes. The thing is, a lot of people report getting them after lots and lots of kills. Now, I have seen it as little as 2 harvests produced their great one, but that depends on a great deal of luck. So there's that. I've heard that whitetails are pretty easy to harvest, and a lot of people do it on Reventuli because of how easy it is there. I was silly and chose New England mountains for my whitetail grind because I did not want to do any more lake hopping. I got bored with it after moose grinding, so I wanted to run linear paths, which is why I chose that. I wanted to run along the river and just run and not be limited by lakes. So there was that. So it just depends on which map you decide to do it on, and they're everywhere. You know, they're on Mississippi Acres. You could do it on Layton Lakes. You could do it on New England. You could do it on Reventuli. So you have a lot of options there. So that's a good one. After I did good herd management on Teowara, like once my zones were groomed really, really well, it did not take me very long to get my red deer. So that's another one that I really enjoyed doing, actually. Sorry, birds are distracting me. Goodbye. Oh, please don't eat me. I am not... Ooh, mythical, huh? All right. Eep. Make. Finally done work, just waiting for my exfil. All right. Well, I hope you had a good night and it wasn't too challenging for you, J-Rim. We got a melanistic fox just before you hopped on again. So it's the first rare of my grind, which is nice. How is your black bear and moose? So moose, I finally got down to a science after almost a year of doing it. And it still took me a really long time to get a moose. You can go back and watch my history. If you go back and you follow along my moose saga, it was really a saga. You will learn that it was one of the most frustrating grinds, at least it was for me. It was horrific. It took me almost a solid calendar year to get my moose. And I was in the neighborhood of anywhere between 7,000 and 9,000 kills. I couldn't tell you exactly because I wasn't keeping track. But it was somewhere in there and it was bad. Like, I actually restarted my character as a result of that game grind. And then for Black Bear, I was doing Black Bear on Mississippi Acres and really enjoying it because of the night sounds, because I was doing it when they drank at night. But when they made the time change and then they decided to reset the bear population, I just haven't gone back to it. All my zones are still there. I just haven't gone back and rediscovered them at the right time of day. So... and since they got a reset, all of my grinding was messed up, so they're not groomed at all. So I don't know. It is on hold at present. How should I approach this? Because I'm pretty sure that's the need zone they're in. I think I need to approach it from the far side. Just because the wind... Well... Yeah, the wind. Right on. Yeah, it was fun. Oop. And it's a male. Where are you? Okay, you are 4 and you are 3. All right. Well, I am not too worried about you, so be off with you. I should probably use some spray. Still here, just lurking. Good to know, Raven. Thank you for letting me know. Always a pleasure to have you, by the way. Seriously? Well, come get a snack if that's what you want. All right, come on. Oh, and whenever crocodiles are like running at you. Oh, he's fleeing. Okay. Just let him bite you on your fox grind. Don't try shooting him because you'll just scare everything away. They usually just get one small chomp out of you and then they're done. Yeah. Little fox is home. Might start hearing the dogs light off here in just a second, guys. Hi. Ow. Having fun? Ow. Time to slap myself with first aid kit. Because that's a thing. Lurking because I'm thinking, which isn't always the best, but whatever. Oh. Are you playing something? Do you have an interest in playing something? Also, I am happy to chat about whatever. Please feel free to ask questions. My brain is a little foggy at the moment, so I'm doing the best I can with what I have. However, I'm happy to be as distracting as I can be. If that means making goofy faces or weird noises, I can do. Just let me know. I can put on my safari hat, maybe. Oh, gosh. Come here, safari hat. Let us safari. It doesn't go over my earphones very well, though. Even though I have a big old head. Where are my foxes? I guess the diamond hasn't come down yet. Because I'm pretty sure that's the need zone where they hang out. Unless this was it. This might have been it. It was on this side. I know it was one of these two. So we'll go check that one out. Sound off. Moose. I'm not sure I follow that statement. Could you fill me in? Sound off. Who are we asking whose favorite great ones there are, or which grinds we're working on right now? Obviously, I'm on Falx. Which is slow at the moment. Which is weird. What time is it? It's almost 1900. Where are they? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Alright, bro. Happy? Go away. I'm 240 kills into this grind without a single trophy. Ugh. If you're working on moose, it's going to be a minute. Pardon. I didn't mean for that to happen. Ugh, again. Ole. Dang it. Alright, you've had your snack. Now go away. There he is. Alright, there he is. First diamond, guys. That is 1 of 4 on my map. Yeah, I gotta sound off, pretend you're a moose. Oh! That sounded horrible. It sounded like a dying moose. There. I think that was a moose. I'm working on pheasant. Yeah, part of me thinks I should be working on pheasant too. But we're going to go ahead and take this first diamond down. He's going to be super sensitive, so I need to approach him slowly. Especially since my wind is horrific for this. I know, right? I'm scared to go to Alaska because if I make that sound, all the moose within like 100-mile radius will come after me. They'll be like, "What'd you say about my mama?" And I'll be like, I don't speak moose. I can only mimic it. And then they'll look at me and cock their head and be like, fair enough. Yes, come eat me if you must. I'm not going to react, you stupid crocodiles. I've got bigger fish to fry. This legendary is in a very difficult location. It's probably the most difficult to square up on because of these trees. So we're going to have to take this kind of slow. I think we've got a good... You know, it might help if I swap to my night vision. There we go. This is pretty good. This is pretty decent. Because he's right there. I think I got a clear shot right here. I trust myself. No, I don't. And down he goes. Cool. Sorry, guys. All right, that's the first diamond off my map. Well, diamond potential. I'm going to call it a diamond, though. All right, I'll wait. I'll wait until we get up on him, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept stacking. Ah! No. No. I need to get him off my map. Where is he? There he is. Please tell me I didn't spine him. Nope. Alright. Please, diamond. Diamond! Yes! 14.68. Not a very big diamond. Well, he's alright. He's alright. Aw, look at him. Bleh. That's so cute. Look at him. He's just like, bleh. Bleh. Oh my gosh. All right. First diamond off the map. Very, very cool. All right. Let's add that. So, yep. 1 diamond. All right. Cool. So the next diamond is actually over here. I had 4 9 legendaries. At least one of them, I'm pretty sure, is a diamond guaranteed. But I'm just putting the energy out there that they're all diamond. If they troll me, I'll be very sad. Because I've been building myself up to this, actually. I have seen the 3 others. I know where they are. So, oh, and welcome to the live stream, Jay. So, there was that one. I knew that one was there. I know one is here. Because I've seen them. One is here. And then the other one is at either this need zone or this need zone. So yeah, I have confirmed through visual that they do exist. Which was very exciting to find 4. Because my grind was like dead for a very long time. All right, there's the other boy. Now that's a pretty low score. It's 12 to 14. There is a chance this one's gonna troll. I am really, really praying he doesn't. I want to believe that I have 4 diamonds on my map. Should I try shooting him at this distance, though? He is fully broadside, which is helpful. You know, I already have 2 diamond foxes. Let's make this fun. Oops. Well, I done messed that up. No, I messed him up. Maybe he was a troll. Yeah, my red deer grind just went that flat, you know. Falx brought me my tea. Thank you, ma'am. Did you heat it back up? It's been a minute. It's good. And it's fine cold. I'll take it cold. Thank you. What rifle did a 223 docent? Yeah, he's down. I messed up. I already have 2 diamonds now that I just harvested that one. So, and I'm not one of those who has to have a diamond of every color unless it's like a super rare, but I don't have a super rare at all yet. So, if I botched it, I botched it. It is what it is. All right. Yep. Ah, dang. He scored really high on his estimate, 14.63. Man. It was a good shot. It just did not have the penetration. Like, look at that. It would have hit lung. It would have nicked it. Barely, possibly. Well, maybe not. I just should have held a little further back. So, 1 notched, 1 botched. We'll just accept that. All right, so Fox kills, whoops, 45 and 2 diamonds. Okay, I'm going to count that as a diamond even though I messed it up. All right, so the next one is down here. Hopefully he's in his need zone. Why the 223 over the 243? I don't know, honestly. Once it was buffed after the Emerald Coast update, I just really enjoy using the 223. Why did she give me a spoon? I don't need a spoon. Hold on, guys. Sorry, did not mean to mute myself. So, I don't know how much of that you missed, but as far as the 223 over the 243, once it got buffed after the Emerald Coast update, I've just found that I've really enjoyed using it. That's why I use the 223. It will do the job no matter how you hit them. You can miss and just hit their hitbox and they will die. I have done that a few times by accident. And I was showing off my mug. Do you have the Zarza? I do. I do, and I should play with my Zarzas a little more, but I don't. I don't know, I just like the traditional ones. All right, so here's the biggest boy. That's a guaranteed diamond no matter how you slice it. Look at that score, 14 to 17. He is a monster. He is diamond potential number 3, but I am fairly certain that this boy's gonna make it. Like, he would have to really shock. He would have to be really, really like the bottom of his estimate. Don't get in front of him. And because of his size, I kind of don't want to risk it, but I also trust myself at this distance. I do. Oop. Except when he turns his head like that. I'm glad I didn't shoot. Better variant. All right, I'm going to focus for just a second. Get a little extra step. Nah. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. And down he goes. Oh my god. I almost didn't trust myself. Whew. Okay. Let's go get him. Because he is a monster. I mean, that could be max weight. If that's max weight, I'm going to be so happy. And then we got one more diamond we're going to get. And then I am going to cap the live stream off at 2 hours. I think this has been pretty good for a soft comeback. But I am feeling a little tired. But I definitely need to try playing with the Zarza more. That was a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. Especially after botching that last one. I mean, that last one did have a small estimate, so I was half believing, half not believing that it was a diamond anyway, so that's why I wasn't taking it super seriously. Because I honestly thought he was gonna troll. But he didn't. Yeah. All right. Let's go get him. He's right up here. This female is mad at me. Well, I'm sorry. It was time. I felt like it was time. After 4 stacked diamonds, and especially after that melanistic, I'm just like, okay, I think the grind is doing really, really well. And, you know, there's always a chance one of these can come back, has another diamond, or a great one. Maybe I'll get my first super rare out of this. I don't know. Maybe. Sort of. Kind of. Hoping. Please. Yes. All right. Here he is. What are... Oh, hi. Are you coming in to beat me up? Of course you would ruin my moment. Really? Did I hit you? I don't think I hit you. Oh, he is a diamond, 1540. 33.95 pounds. I don't know if that's max weight. I was trying to look at the kangaroo. But 1540, my gosh, that is a big boy. Oh, I double lunged him. At 215 yards, not bad. That wasn't too far. That wasn't as far as I thought. You are a monster. You are a big boy. Very pretty, though. Awesome. All right, so that's another kill and another diamond. Down. 146 we're sitting at. My only grunt with the Zarza 223 is that it's an AR style, which makes it feel more COD than Call of the Wild, right? 110%. That's another reason why I don't really use this. I love the sounds that they make. Like, I really do, because auditory is really important to me. And I do. Gosh. I'm sorry. I don't know how I did that. Maybe it was when I pushed my microphone away to see what was on my phone. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me pull that back up. Dang it. I just discovered that peppermint and candy cane are two separate versions of the Falx. I didn't realize that. I thought candy cane and peppermint were interchangeable. So that's new. All right. So here, again, sorry about that, are my favorite of the red Falx in order. So my first is the Moonlight Poppy. That's the first one I like. The second one is the Mystic Snowdrop. The third one is the Rosebud Frost. The peppermint, the licorice, candy cane, cherry blossom, and blood moon. And the reason why I don't like the blood moon, and it's the last on my list, is I really don't like the half and half colors they do, with one exception. I love my Great One Moose. It is the two-tone. And I got him with the typical rack, which I really, really wanted. I wanted that combination really badly. So that's the only one of those split colors that I like. And I just think they're kind of silly looking. Because I know you definitely probably won't see something like that in nature. So, yep, that's the order. Sorry. Sorry. Can you still not hear me? Sorry. Sorry. Who's making these names up? EW. I mean, honestly, I don't mind the names so much. They're pretty nice. I mean, I guess they're supposed to be flowers, which is okay by me. I really like that they used rocks for the pheasants, like the citrine and the sapphire and the emerald and all of those. I really like that. Yeah, sorry, my plosives filter, which sits on top of my microphone like this to help reduce those plosives, which is when you say P's and stuff like that, has a little extension bar on it. And sometimes if I move my microphone, that little tab on the extension bar will push my mute button. And I can't do anything about it, except be mindful that it's there and that it happens sometimes. So sorry about that, guys. I really appreciate you letting me know. Candy cane and moonlight thingy is cool. Yeah, I thought the peppermint and the moon and the candy cane were the same. Like, I was using them interchangeably. But apparently peppermint is a gray and white. Which, well, I guess if you have the candy cane, you gotta name that something. All right. Here's a 3. I am not sure which of these two need zones he is in, but it's in one of these two need zones. There's the female, or a female. So it's either this need zone or this need zone. And I'm praying it's this one that I've cited, because that would be very helpful. Why is it raining? It rains a lot on this map. Was anyone here when Coop saved the Titanic with bubblegum? I was. I remember the day. I remember the sacrifices that Coop made. They were great and many. But the Titanic was saved. At least I wish it was. Hello, burbs. Hello. Anybody cool? Any neat birds? Just a bunch of weirdos. Level 4. Oh, I should probably spray myself again. Getting on a bit, Cammy? Yeah. No, it's a running joke on my channel that one of my longtime members and supporters... Alright, come eat me. Save the Titanic. among other things. Might not be the sneeze zone. Maybe it was this one. Could have been sandbar too. I don't see any foxes over there though, right at the moment. There's a level 4 male. I know it's not you. Could it be down here? Maybe I am remembering wrong. It might actually be down here. Because I remember it was pretty quick when I discovered it after running up through the swamp from the far southern side. So I might be remembering wrong. So I'm just going to book it. I was the one who got him to do that. Nice. My cat keeps scratching me. Oh, don't let it scratch you. Probably just want some attention. Here we go again. Go ahead. I'll get my first aid kit ready. Okay, you've had your fun. Go away. Gravy. Oh. We have a new need zone. That would suck. I don't want another need zone. Let's go see, though. You can't move your hand. Yeah, when they get on you like that, they can be like very insistent that you leave your hand where it's at. All right, I do have a new need zone. Isn't that great? There's science regarding the Titanic. If allowed, the ship to ram... If it was allowed that the ship could ram the iceberg head on, it would have delayed the sinking and possibly even prevent it. Yep, that's for sure. The fact that it tore such a long hole in the side is what really did her in. Because it filled multiple of the watertight chambers that were supposed to keep her afloat. And too many that imbalanced the ship. Learn something new every day. Absolutely. And they could have sealed off the bow section by itself. And there was enough tonnage in the back that she would have stayed afloat. Not that I know anything about boat mechanics. Because I kind of do, but I also kind of don't. I'm definitely not a subject matter expert. Higgly Wiggly's in the swamp. What? You need to stay out of the swamp or the crocodiles are going to turn them into bacon sandwiches. close on time. We're gonna be down to the wire on this. No need zones though. Alright, we're getting kind of close, so I'm gonna slow down. Let my breath catch. Please don't. Just go away. Nobody cares. It wasn't so much the iceberg, it was more the cutting corners on the rivets on those panels. Exactly. It like pulled everything open like a tuna can. Big old banting. Poor banting. Is this banting or red fox or both? It's both. Which means if there were fox here, we probably scared them off. But normally they scream at me. All right, so we may have to do this again and again a couple of times. See if I can find any fox tracks that confirm that they're here. A head impact would have prevented the slicing and acted as a bumper. Exactly. Yep. Okay, that is a fox. That's just one fox. There's also just one fox. Okay, so it's probably the next need zone down, which is just fine by me. But as we're getting close on time... I have you on the big screen. Yay. Hello, friends. Hello. I'm on the silver screen, not the big screen. The screen. I screen, you screen. We all screen for I screen. Hello, cow. Why are you defensive? I've done nothing to you. Except listen to your bellowing. Yep, if the Titanic had stopped faster, even if it still hit the iceberg and didn't go as far, it could have lasted longer and could have at least gone down. Yep, there was a lot of things that could have been different with that. Orange. Is that from a cow or is that from a fox? That's a cow. Where am I? Oh gosh, I got turned around. Okay. Focus, Falx, focus. Orange. Looking for fox prints. Oh gosh. Come here and get your bite. It's the bite of 87. right, you've had your bite. Stop. Oh my gosh. You may stop now. Can you not? Holy moly. That was problematic. Yeah, go away, bruh. All right, I heard a fox call. That's not him. There he is. So he is with her. Okay. Now we just gotta get into a position where we can take him. So this is my last diamond potential on this map. He's behind that tree. And so once we take him, I'm going to go ahead and call this stream where it's at. And I'll keep hunting and I will report out what we specifically get as a result of taking these lovely gentlemen out. As well as that melanistic, because now that I'm taking the diamonds off the map, chances are I won't get another like fancy respawn for a while. But I wanted to see if after stacking them, it caused a great one to spawn in. So he is completely in the wrong position. If I can just get him alert, I can take him. He's down. You ever get jump scared playing the Hunter? I do. Hello, it's from Sweden. Hello, Albin. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to meet you. That's awesome. We just took our last diamond off the map. I do get jump scared sometimes. I do, especially by the crocs and the tigers. The tigers especially, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I have been so startled I have actually, like, squeaked. Been like, eep, you know? All right, where'd he go? Did he run? She ran. Oh, come on. You know what? Since he's gone, go away. Oh, here he is. All right. Last diamond potential. Please be a diamond. Yes, a diamond at 14.43. So we did have 4 diamonds on my map. I did botch one because it was such a low scoring diamond, at least the range anyway. I honestly was pretty sure it was going to troll, but it didn't. So let's taxi this one right away. Look at him. He's so... He's either stoned or very upset at me. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. All right. I'm pretty impressed with that. Oh my gosh. It's like dead on heart shot. Like he is like so mad at me. Oh my gosh. Why is it rotating? It should be rotating. Anyway. So we got our last diamond. So 4 diamonds off the map. I watched a documentary on it years ago when they said the Titanic can't sink. And I was like, it can. It's metallic and heavier than the water in which it sits. I mean, yeah. Right. Leave y'all to a happy hunting and good luck later. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jay. Thanks. And thanks for the great conversation, even around the Titanic. I really appreciate it. We'll have to add that to the Falx lore of the channel. All right, so 4 diamonds, 1 rare, 147 is what we're... Clear heart shot as well. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I thought I was a little low. I really wanted to be more up here around the lungs, but I was really excited to see him drop as quickly as he did. But I didn't expect it to be that clean of a shot. But there you go. So all 4 diamonds are off the map. Who knows what that has done for us? It is 11 where I am at, and I am feeling a little tired. So what we're going to do is we're going to run to the trophy lodge, and we'll go ahead and we'll get these boys put up. We'll need to go probably to, we can do bear overflow. Because I don't like to just post the heads of my animals. I like to see my animals. I don't ever hardly use the head things unless I have like multiples of like animals with racks. So I'm going to try and find some places with full body poses. It's 12 a.m., so you're on the East Coast. All right, so welcome. Well, let's turn the light off. Welcome to my Bear Overflow Lodge. This is from my first bear grind, which I was doing on Silver Ridge Peaks before, I mean, a long time ago when the bear first came out. Here are my dilute muleys. All my bears. All my bears. And then a pig. So, we need to get our foxes put up. I do have a melanistic coyote I could pair my fox with. I might do that, but let's get the diamonds down first. There's the mission bear. Actually, let's reset the time so that the trophies look better. Hold on one second. We'll just do that. All right, now we can actually see what we're doing. So yeah, so there's my melanistic bobcat, or my blue bobcat. It's not melanistic, jeez. And there is my very near a diamond chamois, but it's not quite. There's my albino bison. There is my leucistic red fox, who was awful. He made me rage quit. It's my diamond boar. Not boar, warthog, I'm sorry. Alright, we can put a couple of diamonds here. So, let's do our smaller ones. Alright, let's flip you. Flip. Okay, so we have an orange and a red one. Very nice. Their floof looks different. Like, he looks not as floofy as this one. I wonder why that is. I wonder if they did that intentionally. So they can just have a staring contest. I'm good with that. Here are all my wolves, like a whole bunch of them. There's my albino. There's all my white and gray wolves chasing my diamond mouflon. But let me go back. Whoops. I want to go to my main lodge real quick because I think what I want to do is pair my melanistic fox up with my melanistic coyote. Oh, but you know what? My melanistic lynx is here. But there's my melanistic coyote. I might have to change this. I love her, though. Swap trophy. Let's give it this. And then let's flip. Can you growl at each other? Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. They're growling at each other. Oh my god, look at that face. That looks so funny. It's really weird. All right, so that's where we'll put those. And then for my lynx, that's my first diamond fox right there. This one I got on Yukon after Coopinator, the guy we were talking about, who did the Titanic rescue. He challenged me to try and find a diamond fox, and I found him on Yukon. So that was Coop's trophy. Here are my melanistic mallards and my leucistic mallard. Here are my melanistic mallards. She was my first one, and those are the ones I got on Teowara in rapid succession. Along with this feller. It's just an arrogant bird. Alright, where do I want to put my melanistic links? That's my first diamond white tail, or black tail rather. My second diamond black tail. I think I have a third one now. Alright, let's go back to bear overflow. We need another trophy lodge. Who's with me? Yay, Coop! Exactly. Hello. I'm wrapping up. Don't worry, Mr. Falx. Thank you for the tea. Hey! Watch the language. Don't worry, I got it. It's fine. Lil Falx brought it in. It's okay. I forget you. There was an open station somewhere to put this melanistic links. Okay. We can put this fox. Just for now. That'll do. Alright, there was an open station. It wasn't very big. Maybe it was here. It might be too big for this. But we could put a snow leopard on there. If we could put a snow leopard, we could put a... Maybe. Really? We could put a snow leopard on this? I know, guys. I'm just being silly. Oh, pretty. You can sit there. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Oh, was it this one? I was thinking about... I don't know. We need better quality of life stuff for this stuff. You could put the kangaroo up here? Okay, if you can put a kangaroo up there, you can put a lynx. Right? Right. All right, let's see if we can find him. Her. It. Melanistic. Ah, there she is. That's what I thought. All right. That's the case. I'm going to stick her over here. I like that snow leopard. So cute. I do like the snow leopards. They're very nice. But we definitely need, on a serious note, we definitely need a better quality of life for sorting our trophies and everything. As you can see, I have a whole bunch I haven't even placed because I want to sort through them and I want to do it well. And unfortunately, and I like him looking at you as soon as you enter the room. It's like, whoop. But sorting through these trophies is really, really difficult. Let me see. Is there anything else I'm going to stick up here? How an albino roe deer. When did I get that? Gosh, that was a while ago. I have ones on here. I don't even know why I saved them. Maybe it's because they're wonky fellers. Let's see. Any diamonds? I've got a big crocodile. Nope. Nothing special. Nothing special. Except a blonde raccoon. Maybe some piebald birds. I thought I had another... Oh, it's a dude. I forgot. Yeah, it's a male. I only had females up until then. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, that just about does it for us, guys. We had a pretty successful run. Got 3 of our 4 diamonds. Unfortunately, botched one of them, which, you know, I guess I can stick it here. Maybe I did put it somewhere. I don't know. But, you know... still a successful run. I am pretty proud of that. And I really did enjoy going on this little adventure with us tonight. I am looking forward to seeing what kind of results that produces. We can go up and check out our trophies. And we will close out on my 2 diamonds here. My red and my orange. There we go. The 2 small boys. We'll give them some love since they are small-ish. But I do want to say thank you all for coming along on my adventure. If you stuck it out the whole time, I really appreciate it. Coming back after the kind of stuff that I've been dealing with is a little bit of a challenge. So it's really encouraging to me when we can come together and we can talk about the things we love about this game, maybe some of the personal challenges we're having in our lives, and just be there to support each other through it all. And do it through the mutual love we all share for the Hunter Called Wild. I think it's wonderful that this community can come together and do those sorts of things. So thank you all so much. Cammie, Raven, Jay, Cloudy, Mr. Untamed, everybody who hopped on tonight. I really, really, really appreciate your time. And I look forward to seeing everybody on our next adventure. Bye!